EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get the preseason started. And we are underway here in Atlanta. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. That's complete to Blue. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the #1 receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline. It really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there, and I know it's zone, or do I move a linebacker or safety out there, and now you tell the offense that it's man coverage? So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback.
At the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. That's the tight end, Taylor. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Baltimore.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
A give now to Judkins on the zone read. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From the 43, here's second down and 9. Richardson operating from the pistol. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Right back to Kittle. That's another one. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Now from the 7, it's second and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions.
From the gun, Richardson. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And now it's fourth and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 7-3. Panic setting in a little earlier, just the first quarter, but already they're going to try an onside kick.
Well, you have to imagine this kicking unit saw something in the return unit all week that led them to believe they had an advantage for an onside kick. But they don't. Now all of a sudden the other team takes the ball with great field position.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Looking downfield for Coleman. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, staying right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
70 line. 19, 19, Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
So after being unable to pick up the 1st down on 3rd down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter 4-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready, ready.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Lightning 18.
On the give, it's Judkins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Help the 60. Home 70.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 4th down coming up. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Ravens go out to a 10-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Hooker. And here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper to Jeeves. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Try and run for the first with Judkins. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This one from 43 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 31-yard line.
Pioneer! Stephanie! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Let's go!
Back to throw. Hooker. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Hooker. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Ready?
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Now, Hooker. That caught Tony Pollard. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, Atlanta.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
Ready, ready.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. you become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens' 13-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Mustang 19.
Hooker to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down,
and he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Two-point attempt forthcoming as Hooker gets the offense set.
60 Eagle! 60 Eagle!
He's going to try to do it himself. That'll work. He'll get in for the two-point conversion. And the deficit is cut down to just 2.
Falcons 11.
And after that last score, they want it back right away. A rare first half onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing them.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Black ultra. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
All right, so the first two, they go clearly to the defense. You get a first down sack. That sets everything of the drive for the offense behind the 8 ball. Then they followed up with a forced incompletion. So now 3rd and long, this is a must-pass situation, and the defense has a prime opportunity to get themselves off the field.
33, yellow, ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
I hit that a little too well. It lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
On the jump.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
3-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes to go. First half in a 2-point game. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Second down, they need 7.
60 Falcons. Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw. Hooker. That's over the middle and intercepted. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. Now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
This will be returned from the 6. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the 6. Bronco 80.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Hooker. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hooker going to work from the pistol. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
45-yard line.
Black shot. That's
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Fight 60. Black ultimate. Ready, set.
To the right side, it's Judkins. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
On 3rd down, here's Judkins. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he'll give it up on the pitch. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. from the 1. 2nd and goal.
Down.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. Now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Okay,
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Pollard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Let's go. 1977 Pirates.
He'll drop the throw. A toss left side, caught by his running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2.
Get it. Warrior step.
They'll look to throw again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Come on.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
70 Timberwolves. Go. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to the air one more time. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Hold the ready.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Let go.
Here's Hooker. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll take this one in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Atlanta. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they'll get a chance. Catch their breath over on the sideline. Two-point attempt forthcoming as Hooker gets the offense set.
Bronco 80, 70 race.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Trouble 38. Set punt. Yellow 43.
But throw that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
Shot 17. Set ready. Thick throw 52. Claws red. Blaster 6. Fury yellow. Black shot. Hut, hut.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Got it.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Steel, black. 30 seconds.
Hill looks to throw. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. And he will get into the end zone. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Baltimore. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead.
34. Falcons 19.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
31-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is brought in. A big play and a much-needed one as well. That gains an even 60 yards.
First and goal.
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal.
Here we go. Deputy Lions. Let go.
Here's a run. A short kick down to the 7.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry. He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal.
Ready? Ready?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Falcons.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
19. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Back to throw. Hooker. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Ready.
On the ground, Judkins. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The tackle by Jeremy Chin. A gain of
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 5.
45-yard line.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Set.
Again, it's Judkins. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
It's a gain of 8.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he'll be taken down.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. First and 10.
Opposite. Green. Set. Hut. Yellow. Hut.
Here's Judkins now. as we begin the fourth quarter. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Down. Edo blue. 52 blue. Hut.
Now, faking the give. Headed left, buying time. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red.
They bring a tight end in motion left.
Set. Go.
Here's Judkins. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Ready. 45. White. Drill. 52.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
Every team in the league has their own set of scramble rules, and what that means, Mike, is when the pocket breaks down and the quarterback gets flushed, everyone understands, based on where they are in the field, how they can remain friendly to the quarterback. Great execution here leads to a nice game.
Set.
They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Ravens. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Falcons 27.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Their own 28-yard line.
Maverick. 60. Let's go now. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Hooker to throw. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Exiting the pocket right. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Come on. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
Out of bounds across midfield at the 48.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing is Hooker. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Hooker 19. Get it.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 19 Lions.
Now, Hooker. The open man is Davis. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Now, this looks like a design run. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Forced out wide. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So, 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning available, yet they'll go with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On the double. 52 blaster. Let's go now. Smash. Red. Hut, hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Yellow. 6. Mega.
Man in motion is Coleman. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
First down.
38.
20-yard line.
Set. 45. 1. Claw. 10.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Ready.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Come on. Ready.
Hooker. Going for it all. That's 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Surtain.
And that should be the final down.